Hey, Christina, welcome in. Faith, how are you doing? Faith, I love it. Faith, what are you doing? Christina, how are you doing? How's everything at home? How's the family doing? How was your day today? Hey, wonderful, wonderful world, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday, everybody. Waiting to play my part in the shadows. I love it. You're gonna get your 8 books today. Four at the big, four for the East Coast, and then four for the West Coast. I don't know, the program I'm in right now is ending soon, and I'm nervous. Oh, what program is that, Christine? Hey, Amanda Williams, welcome in. Faith, don't tease me now. Right? I love it. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We'll just wait for the room to get filled. For those of you who are early, if you feel inspired, our goal tonight are 20 of the heart puffs. We have 3 hours to get that goal. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. It's a supported community living program because. Oh, okay. Oh, all your therapies. And did they? Is this a program that does come to an end, or were there cuts being made? Oh, okay. All my therapies, got it. Ooh, I hope that continues. Hey, Natalia, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for the room to get filled. It's like, why don't I see any of the decorations on this side? There we go. There we are. We're missing a side. There we go. Natalia, tonight it's American Herbal. It's coming to an end because I'm doing so much. Oh, good. That's positive, but hopefully they'll give you an extension. Do you know if there's possibility of an extension? Natalia, let me go get the flavor because it's a different flavor. Let me go see. Oh, sleepy time tea? Yum. It's called American Wildflower Herbal Tea. I'm not sure. I was told today that it would be until August. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, see if there's an extension. Hopefully, they give you an extension on that. Yes, the American Wildflower Herbal Tea. This one has like a very woodsy taste to it, and it's caffeine free, so no keeping me up late on that one. No, but that sounds really good. Dandelion root tea. What flavor? How does that taste? That sounds like it would be really good. Hey, those of you on YouTube, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We normally start 10 minutes after the hour. Is it really good? Oh, it does sound good. That would be probably something I would choose too. Dandelion. Sounds like it would be really good. Dandelion tea. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for the room to get filled. Amanda Williams, how's your. Is that supposed to be. Oh, school break been so far? Really good. I've got. I feel really productive. Um, I cleaned my kitchen. I did my kitchen in two parts. I cleaned the counters off, cleaned cleaned up all the what do you call it? Like the toaster and everything, all the details of that detox tea, which I never realized till one day I read about. Oh, that sounds really good. It's good detox tea, which I didn't realize. I'm gonna look and see if my local grocery store has it. Oh, typo, yeah. So I broke my kitchen down into two parts, cleaned that. Um, Yesterday I did the floors, cleaned the floors, moved everything around. Today I was able to clean out this room. I took everything out. There was glitter all over the place, so I needed to get that ready. Yeah, because I'm not ready to leave. Yeah, Christina, 2 more months. Yeah, see if they might have an extension, hopefully, or say that you feel that you would benefit more from the program. So I clean this up tomorrow, or I still have my bedroom and the bathroom that I need to do. But all my laundry's done. Everything is finished. I got a lot done for the first week. So doing really good. Thank you for asking about that. And our fans, I was able to organize our fans that we did on Project Wednesday. I added some more feathers to our East Coast fan, which was my favorite one. The West Coast did a really good job on their color choices too. The yellow and the green came out really good. Really good. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for the room to get filled. Hey Janelle Howell, welcome in. I've been pushing up cleaning. I need to do it this weekend. Oh, you're starting a new job on Monday. Nice. That's exciting. Janelle Howell, doesn't it look pretty? I was telling everybody earlier that I cleaned out this room, and I was able to take apart, the lights and everything, put everything back on so that it would be, uh, what do you call it, ready. And the fans came out pretty good. I like the way I added more feathers to the pink and blue one. And then this is the West Coast. It came out really nice. Hey DC, welcome in. Yes, looking forward to it. A bit nervous. Oh, Natalia, where is it close by? Is it in another city? Um, how far is that? We'll wish you all good luck, good vibes. We'll be here Sunday night for you. Because you're definitely going to have the Sunday night scaries. Hey, Buxom Blade, welcome back. Love the pink and blue one. Yeah, the pink and blue one came out so pretty. I love that one. don't tell the West Coast. I love theirs too, but I think the East Coast really knocked it out of the park. Yes, good luck to Natalia for her new job. It's 10 minutes, always super cool. Oh, okay, good, good. Hey, John, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to those of you on YouTube. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We will start in a moment. We have a goal set for 20 heart puffs. So if you'd like to help in that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. A couple of announcements first. I did some major cleaning, and you know how I was telling you guys, I wasn't sure. I was searching for a pedestal for our fish tank, and I looked at a piece of my furniture, and I thought, why don't I just move this drawer that I've had in my living room? I've had this drawer set on the other side of this wall, and I thought it would be perfect to put the fish tank right on top of it. It's the perfect length. So I moved that piece of furniture here. The cat condo, I switched places with it, so the cat condo's over there. The cats really like it because it's right there in the kitchen, so they can watch me while they're perched. This is where we're gonna have the fish tank. So I think tomorrow I'll unwrap it, put all the things inside. I'm gonna go get some water, some clean water, and put it in, and then get the motor running. And then Sunday we'll get the fish. So we'll have that ready to go. Yes. With the monies. So all monies that have gone to support the live uh, went towards our fish tank. Yeah, really excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear the hum of it in the background. You guys will get to hear the fish, see the fish in the back. Also, we got a gift from one of our viewers. This is what I love about this live. Maggie Daniels, one of our live members, she sent us a copy of her book. She has a little book. It's got little thoughts. It's like a little, it's a thick book, and it's got like daily thoughts in it, and she did it herself. Maggie Daniels, and it's called Swimming. And she's got little poems in there, and we're going to read a couple of them. Yes, Janelle Hell. And so this is hers, and she bought us our own copy of Where the Sidewalk Ends. I've been meaning to buy this for the longest time, but I just haven't got around to it. But she was able to she purchased it so that we could read a couple of these. We'll read these throughout the summer. We'll pick a poem each day. Each time we read it, we'll read it out loud. Super fun. She sent us a little card too, which made me so happy. I'll read it to you guys right now. It says, Dear Ed, thank you for reading to everyone's inner child. Your lives are healing us all one story at a time. Enjoy these books. They're from the heart. P.S. Maybe you could read a Silverstein poem in between stories. Us 90 kids will appreciate it. Love, Maggie. Of course I will. Thank you so much, Maggie. I think Maggie pops in every once in a while. She's not. She doesn't come in regular every time, but as soon as we see her, we'll thank her for. So we'll start with the Shel Silverstein to begin with, and then we'll move forward. I did want to share another one with you too, guys. My principal, at the end of the last week of school, she gave everybody. She's a really big children's literature. She's a big fan, and she gave everybody a personalized children's book according to their personality, all the teachers and the staff, all the staff. So she had a ton of books, but she gave us a personalized book that reminds her of of her teachers. So I'm going to read you that one. That one's called The Dot. This is the one she gave me, and it's very fitting. I really love it. All right, so let's go ahead and read. We'll start with a Shel Silverstein. Since we have lots of millennials in our live every day. Oh, just your daughter loves this book? Yeah, this is a good one. So we've got some really good stories in it. I think we'll just start reading it from the beginning. Invitation. This one is called Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. I love it. I love how inclusive this book begins. We even include the liars. The acrobats. I'll swing by my ankles. She'll cling to your knees as you hang by your nose from a high up trapeze. But just one thing, please, as we float through the breeze. Don't sneeze. Look at those guys. You have this guy here hanging on by his feet. This girl has the ropes tied to her big toes. Hey, Billy Cody, welcome in. Hey, lovely Laurel, welcome in. And this one's got their legs outward, and she's holding on to his calves, and they're hanging on by their nose. It's very creative. You could have just done three people hanging onto each other by their feet, but they got really creative with that. I love that. The next one is called Magic. Sandra's seen a leprechaun. Eddie touched a troll. Lori danced with witches once. Charlie found some goblin's gold. Donald heard a mermaid sing. Susie spied an elf. But all the magic I have known, I've had to make myself. That's a really good one. Billy Cody, how's the baby doing? How are you doing? Homemade boats. This boat that we just built is just fine. And don't try to tell us it's not. The sides and the back are divine. It's the bottom, I guess, we forgot. So we have these characters here. Looks like they're... This boat that we just built is just fine. And don't try to tell us it's not. The sides and the back are divine. It's the bottom, I guess we forgot. So, nice going, guys. You built a nice boat, but forgot the one important part, the bottom part. So all we see are their faces and the sides of the beginning and the end of the boat. That's cute. Thank you so much. I'm good, and baby is doing well. Thank you so. Oh, good, Billy Cody. I'm glad. Yes, 5 out of 20. We're starting our Heart Puffs 20 for the night. I must remember. I must remember turkey on Thanksgiving, pudding on Christmas, eggs on Easter, chicken on Sunday, fish on Friday, leftovers Monday, but me, I'm such a dunce. I went and ate them all at once. He had a good list going there. He remembers. Problem is, instead of spreading it out, he ate it all at once. The 4th. Oh, crash, my bash, it's bang, the zang. 4th whoosh, or baroom, July. Whew. That's a cute one. I like the way they have it set up. It's like one word. 1, 2. It's like every second word is one word. Right, Amanda Williams, exactly. Hey, Rach, welcome in. On Thanksgiving, I know, huh? Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Went for a ride in a flying shoe. Hooray, what fun, it's time we flew, said Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle was captain and Pickle was crew, and Tickle served coffee and mulligan stew. As higher and higher and higher they flew, Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too, over the sun and beyond the blue. Hold on, stay in, I hope we do, cried Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too, never returned to the world they knew. And nobody knows what's happened to dear Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Looks like it was a big shoe. I love the tongue exercise on that one. Okay, we'll read 2 more and then we'll move on to Maggie Daniels. For those of us who are just joining us, one of our followers, one of our live followers, Maggie Daniels, sent us a copy of her personal book. We're going to be reading this in a moment. And then she sent us a copy of Where the Sidewalk Ends so that we can read to the live. Captain Hook. Captain Hook must remember not to scratch his toes. Captain Hook must watch out and never pick his nose. Captain Hook must be gentle when he shakes your hand. Captain Hook must be careful opening sardine cans and playing tag and pouring tea and turning pages of his book. Lots of folks I'm glad I ain't, but mostly Captain Hook. Hey Hannah, welcome in. Hey Prince Harflip, welcome in. That was a good one. I like the Captain Hook one. This one's called Hug O War. I will not play at tug o' war. I'd rather play at hug o' war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins, and everyone cuddles, and everyone wins. That's a good message for today, especially everything going on in the world today. Hug a war. Where the sidewalk ends. Yay! Are we halfway there to our goal? Let's go ahead and rate this one 1 through 10, Where the Sidewalk Ends. I really like these. I like that they're short, quick, but are packed full of meaning. I give this one a 10. Oh yes, A Light in the Attic as well. That's a good one. I can't believe this one's 40 years old. I give this one a 10. Definitely give it a 10. 80% there. Thank you guys so much for the heart puffs. I really appreciate that. I think what I'll do is I'll stick this here for Shel Silverstein. John, this was published in, I think I read it, 1974. I'm 73, so this is 51. No. Dang, this is the 40th anniversary. 73 or 74, so it's 50. Where am I at? Brianna, 73. No, 51. I was born in 73. So if this was 70, let's see, 74, I'm 50. So just turned 50 years old. John, your parents are barely born. I love it. 1976, yes. Bucks and Babes, so you know all about this one. I'm sure you had this one in elementary school. I'm sure Bucks and Babe, I'm sure our elementary school experiences were the same. All right, excellent job. Thank you guys so much for making the goal. Appreciate that. Now, we're gonna read Hooper Humperdinck. If I see it, I'll probably remember it. Hooper Humperdinck. Is that the one from the Channel 7 or ABC, the cartoon with the songs? Hooper Humperdinck. I gotta look that one up because I know it. Oh, The Giving Tree. Yeah, we have The Giving Tree. We've read. We have that one in our archives. We read that one just recently too. Faith was the one that requested that one. Let's set our goal for tonight, guys. I completely forgot about that. We're already at 10,000K. Let's set it at 45K. Let's set our tapping goal at 45K. We need to pour the tea. We got a new teapot. For those of you who have not seen this one, look at how pretty that is. All glass. Let's see how long this one lasts me. Because glass Faith, you were summoned. Faith, you had requested the Giving Tree, and we took it out of the archives. We took it out of the archives and read it. Mm. Yeah, Books and Babe. This one is called. Oh, you know what? I didn't put honey at the bottom of it. This flavor is called American Wildflower Herbal Tea. It's really good. Yeah, it does look like the genie cup. Oh, John. Let me set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. For those of you also who just joined us, um, I found a pedestal finally. I moved one of my drawer sets that I had in the house. I moved it over here and back so we could put the fish tank on here. I was looking at it and I thought, you know what, this is the perfect height. And it's got a very big top. So the fish will be great. John, I thought you were gardening for a second. No. Brianna, not yet. I haven't made my trip. I made my trip to the library last weekend, this weekend, or in a couple of days because I haven't gotten through all the books yet. DC, we're drinking American Wildflower Herbal Tea. Brianna, I promise you we'll get those soon. All right, there's our minute. We are at 10K. Our goal is 45K. 11K. Yeah, we're doing really good today. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely will, Brianna, I promise. Yeah, the herbal teas are really good. This one has like a minty flavor to it. It's got like a little minty kick to it. All right. So one of our regular followers sent us this book, Where the Sidewalk Ends, for our live, and this is her own published book as well. It's called Swimming by Maggie Daniels. I love her little books and baby. Yeah, I'll give you guys some. I'll give you guys a list there and tell you which ones I think are the best. She has this in the back of her book. Somebody told me, find what you die for and then drown in it. I put pen to paper and just started swimming. I love that. This is very inspirational. I was reading some of her little sayings too, and I thought, I really like this. It's like a little cute book with little poems in it, little sayings. I love it. And then she put this too, Ed. I hope this brings you comfort. Love, Maggie. So if we see Maggie Daniels coming on, we're going to say thank you. Childish thoughts. They said, if you could be anything, what would it be? I told them I wanted to be everything, and they laughed at me. That's very cute. They said, if you could be anything, what would it be? I told them I wanted to be everything, and they laughed at me. Fragments. Let me show you guys the. Everything you are is but a fragment of everything you can become. I love it. The buddy system. Sun-kissed girl, let me take your hand, show you all of the pretty things in this life, on this land. Good things come in waves, my dear friend. As long as we keep the dream alive, it's just the two of us against the changing tides. Very cool. This would be a good one for like daily readings. You know how sometimes they have those books that are like daily meditations. Town for Killers. I grew up in a swamp a few hours from the shoreline. The country filled with tobacco fields, lumber logs, float down the thick black river. My hometown's fit for killers, dead end neighborhoods, poverty at every turn. Had to write it all down just in case things got worse. Very interesting. Yes, a really good coffee book, Prince Hairfield. I agree. Or just like a little book that you can carry around in a bag, in a little satchel, and just take it out if you want to read it. We'll read a couple of more. Delightful. I'm as subtle as a brick to glass. Throw me at anything and I'll clash. That's really cool. I'm as subtle as a brick to glass. Throw me at anything and I'll clash. Isn't that great? Brianna, right? That would be a great one to have on a t shirt. Rotten. I bit into a bad apple today. It made me think of you. I love that one. Rotten. I bit into a bad apple today. It made me think of you. Isn't that funny? I love that one. Together. I'm writing letters in a bottle, hoping they reach a survivor. Life's hard sometimes, but we're all in it together. Oh, that's great. I'm writing letters in a bottle, hoping they reach a survivor. Life's hard sometimes, but we're all in it together. Yay! Rotten Apple is my favorite one. Yeah, that was a good one. That one was a really good one. All right, we'll be reading a couple of these each day in honor of one of our followers as soon as Maggie Daniels comes in. Yeah, we can all be a little bit rotten. I agree. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap. Our goal tonight is 45K. When Maggie Daniels comes in, we'll say thank you very much for sending us those so that we can read those on our live. Let me set a new goal here since we already reached our heart puffs. Let's set up a new goal. Click this. Click that. Over here. Let's do 3 heart hands. Three heart. I tell my friends about you. Oh, thank you so much, Brianna. I really appreciate that. That's very nice. Thank you. I hope they get as much comfort from it. Hey, Rach, welcome in. All right, there is our minute. We're at 14K. Thank you very much, guys. Now, this one, I was telling the audience earlier that I fell asleep last night. Oh, did you, John John? Good. I'm glad. So you didn't get to see the end of our Project Wednesday, fam. That one was a lot of fun. My principal at the end of the school year got us all the teachers together and the staff, and gave us a personalized children's book. So she went to the children's literature section and she picked out a book. And when she thought of the teacher, she picked it out and personalized it. This is the one that she picked for me, which I thanked her and I said, you know what, you really did see me. Yeah, I did not for the West Coast. Oh, you didn't see the West Coast one? Okay, I'll show you guys the fans. We love a good end page. So it's called The Dot. Some of you might have read this one already. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Hey Liz, welcome in. Vashti. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. She looks a little bit upset. Vashti. Liz, this is where we're putting the fish tank. I moved one of my dressers, which is the perfect length, perfect size, and a good foundation for the fish tank. So once it gets going, we'll just have to do that, and you guys will be able to see the fish. Yeah, the illustrations are really good. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I can't draw. So Vashti has this empty paper, and the teacher comes around and says, you know what? I see a polar bear. And she says, very funny. I just can't draw. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. I think she's gonna draw a dot, guys. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There. I love the red that shows her anger. Yes, DC, very simple. And the wording, too. It's not typical wording. Lettering. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. Teacher picked it up carefully, studied it. Oh, Rachel, thank you so much. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, now sign it. So all she did was put a little dot there, and then she asked her to sign it. Rach, how are you doing? Hey, Maria, welcome in. Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. So she put a little dot, and then the teacher asked her to sign it. And she said, you know what? I know, Maria, aren't you pretty? As soon as I'm done with this book, I'll show you guys the end. I stuck more feathers to it earlier. So she ended up signing. All in a bad mood. Oh, feeling a little down. Oh, no. Do you have the weekend off? The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. Aww. Oh, you're going to the Strawberry Festival tomorrow? Oh, fun. Oh, that should be good. So the teacher took her little drawing with her name, Vashti, and hung it. That means so much to kids when you do that. I can make a better dot than that. She saw what the teacher did, and she still has her pride. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. Yes, Brianna. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make this little dot, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. She went to town with her little dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. She went big. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. How sweet. The teacher kept those and then she hung them up. You could make a whole art wall out of that. That would be so pretty. Her big one here. Vashti noticed the little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. So this little boy got inspired by Vashti's drawings. Told her that she was a great artist. Look at how happy she is. Happy and proud. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Oh. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, just a little squiggle, please sign it. She's passing it on. She's passing on what she learned to others. The end. It says, dedicated to Mr. Matson, my 7th grade math teacher, who dared me to make my mark. Guys, love it. That one, a good one. That one, a good one. Really love that. I love the message of this one. The art, the wording, everything. Everything. All right, let's take a vote on what we've read so far. We started the live with Where the Sidewalk Ends. Hey, Gigi, no, it's fine. Then we just finished The Dot. 1 for Where the Sidewalk Ends, 2 for The Dot. What are your guys' votes tonight? While we vote, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Buxom Babe 1, Maria 1, even though I wasn't here. Maria, we read I think we read 5 or 6 of the poems. Our goal tonight is 45K. We're halfway there. Gigi 1. Gigi, how are you feeling? How's everything going? I know that things have been a little bit rough lately. Hopefully everything's calming down and we're doing better. Janelle Howell 1. Yes, we love a good poem, Maria. Mm-hmm. Yes, we love a good poem. Uno. Mm-hmm. Not good? You're not feeling good today? Okay. Brianna, what are we voting on? John 1. Oh, you went to your friend's funeral today. Oh no. John Uno. Brianna, we were voting on 1 or 2. Faith, book 8 for me. Okay. We'll keep that in mind during the West Coast when we read the last book. All right, we are at 21K. Thank you guys so much for that. All right, let's look at the fans that we made on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, Project Wednesday, you guys made this fan. I went ahead and put some more feathers in the middle here. And then some over here too. I didn't have enough of the pink pom-poms, but these weeks and months haven't been okay. Oh, okay. We love a good fan. Yes, very cotton candy-ish. And it's got its little, the little rhinestones, the little embellishments in there that we put. Came out really cute. Really fun. Very Showgirls-esque. So that's our Wednesday, Project Wednesday. And then let me show you guys Let me see how, if I remember. Oh, I remember how I did this. It wasn't on that, it was on this right here. Let's tie that in there. That was fun. And then this one is what the West Coast came up with. They wanted green and yellow, and we sparkled it with some glitter. We did a green sandy glitter. Mhm. And then they got some, we had enough green and yellow pom-poms to put at the bottom there. Because anytime it gets hot while you're camping, a good fan always helps out. A good fan always helps out. Although we have the air conditioner vent right on top of us, so we don't have to worry about it too much. All right, so those are our fans that we did. Some of you guys were throwing out ideas on Wednesday about what project we were gonna do. I can't remember what was suggested, but it sounded really good. Oh, it was the fish one. About getting a fish and then using tissue paper. I'll worry about that later. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So I think what we'll do is on Wednesday we'll do the rainbow fish. We'll do a little rainbow fish, and then we'll put tissue paper on it. Tissue paper. All right, let's dig in the stacks, see what we have. Rach, I haven't, somebody suggested that we do, there's a little clay there's like these little clay ones that came that you can do like turtles with or frogs. I was looking that up on Amazon. The idea came to my mind ever since you mentioned getting. Oh, Natalia, yes. I think that's the one that we're gonna do. Yeah, I think we still have rainbow fish. I have that one. We'll read that one on Wednesday when we do it. Rainbow fish. Let's see what we have in the stacks today. This one is called Take a Breath. Take a breath. Gob or Bob. That's Bob. We love a good end page color. Take a breath. Wish me luck. I'm really curious as to see what this is all about. Every morning, all the birds go out to play. They're excited for their first flight of the day. All except Bob. I shouldn't have eaten that last pancake. Guess Bob is a bird. Every morning, all the birds go out to play. They are excited for their first flight of the day. All except Bob. I shouldn't have eaten those famous last words. Bob can't quite fly yet. Alrighty then, see you guys later. Aw, all the other birds are able to fly. They're doing it a little bit clumsily, but look at Bob. Alrighty then, see you guys later. He can't fly yet. I love these pops of red. So he keeps himself busy on the ground. Hello, darkness, my old friend. He's listening. He's cutting the lawn. I give up. Why did the chicken cross the road? He's talking to the little flower. Hey, Annie, welcome in. Yeah. Every breath you take by the police. I know, right, Prince Harflip? Oh, that's right, Annie. We did celebrate your birthday. We mentioned you on your birthday. Thank you so much for reminding us. I really appreciate that. Yes, Simon and Garfunkel. Did you have a good birthday? Really? No feathers or fur? Ever? So he's talking to the worm. Yeah, I don't know why my friend did it. Yeah. Yeah, Annie, we just mentioned that it was your birthday. Yeah, Speechless is totally overrated. uh, oh, is this for your friend that passed? I didn't do much. That just had. Oh, open presents. Nice. He's really procrastinating flying and always practices his flying. Good one, Bob. Bob practices a lot. He understands these things can take time. Oh, I love Bob. Oh, and you got cute. I love it. Sometimes, a lot of time. Now that's gonna leave a mark. Oh, so he made his way up to the tree. He jumped, and then look what he says. Now that's gonna leave a mark. Oh no, I'm sorry, Gigi. Need a bigger rock. All these ways that he got on a trampoline or a trapeze, some swings, a teeter totter, tried the balloon, and then some. He tried to get himself what are those called? I forgot. And then a hat propeller, but it flew off. But it seems the harder he tries, the harder he falls. Oh. Ooh, what pretty stars. He's seeing stars. Poor guy. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that. Yes, wonderful. Bob starts to get nervous. He starts to worry and begins to doubt. What's wrong with me? Why can't everyone fly except me? Bob, in fact, is really freaking out. What if I never fly? Get that facial expression. Looks like he's got a friend over here that's going to help him out. Let's see. A passing bird notices. Hey, are you okay? Aw, look at Bob. Not really, I can't fly. Aw. Poor Bob. Sniff. He finally had to let it out. And then Bob just lets it all out. So it's like my wings don't work. I can't begin to tell you how hard I flap. My tail feathers, yeah, they're tucked. I just got my wingspan checked twice. Hi, I'm Bob, by the way. Bob, a big hot mess. Hi, Bob, I'm Crow, and I totally get it. I thought I would never perch like the rest of my flock. They all just cawed. It was humiliating. So he's relating to him. I can't tell you how many times I fell on my beak and wanted to quit. Then somehow I figured it out. Crow tells Bob he knows exactly what he needs to do. A lot of crows in children's literature. That's so funny. Right, Prince Harflip, huge mess. Oh, please tell me. Bob, you just need to take a breath. I love this illustration. Look at that. It's like chalk. It's almost like chalk. And you can tell the type of paper that it is. It's that thick paper. Yes, charcoal. Looks like a charcoal. Bob thinks Crow must be making fun of him. Say what? Well, duh. I've been doing that all along. I'm breathing now. Crow insists he isn't. No, I mean breathe. There's a difference. You gotta trust me. Here, let me just show you. Okay, fine. I love it. Crow tells Bob to stand tall but relaxed with his wings by his sides and continues to give him some instructions. Close your eyes. Try not to think about flying or anything. Breathe in and through and out your beak. Bob, stop thinking. Good. Now, slowly fill your belly with air. Fill it as much as you can, feeling your feathers fluff. Hold it. Now let the air out. he's walking him through this whole procedure on how to not think about flying. And look at him. Hold it. Now let the air out. Ah! He's airborne. I love the way that goes. And then look at the crow. Isn't that funny? Bob is done. Whoops, my bad. I meant breathe out slowly. Bob, he just can't get it right. Even the people that are trying to help him out. But Crow convinces him to try it once more. This time, together. Okay, let's first reset and shake out our feathers. Setting our feet into the ground, let's begin to reach our wings up to the sky, stretching our feather tips away from our tails. Keep standing tall and gently float our wings back down to our sides. I know, right? Shake your tail feathers. Now, let's close our eyes softly, letting go of any thoughts or worries, and just notice our breath. Isn't he, John John? I know, Liz, I love this book. Let's begin to slowly breathe in and out deeply through our beaks, filling our bellies with air, feeling our feathers expand, holding here for a moment before we slowly breathe out the air. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale, hold, exhale. Oh. Liz, it's probably been a busy week, huh? Bob blinks his eyes open. He can't believe how much better he feels. Look at that background. Now, that's breathing. I love the little crow. Bob feels great. He feels as if he could just take off and, okay, maybe he needs a bit more practice, but Bob won't doubt himself again. So he goes running, tries to get up, then boink, falls right to the ground. Oh, you're just lazy right now, Liz? Sometimes you just have to be grounded before you fly. Aw, he jumped up. Look, he was able to do it. Up, up, and away. There he goes. Let's see what it says. For Bob, Charlie, Smudge, and Nacho, the collective heart to my breath. What? No nuts on this flight? The end. Take a breath. Sujeen Rim. That was a good one. I really like this one. It was cute. Really good illustrations. Very simple. Not a lot of details. I really love a good charcoal. It's a good charcoal print. White background. Some words. Shows you that a book doesn't, I have to remember that a book doesn't have to be super detail oriented. All right, let's take a vote. Let's see what we are thinking so far for this Friday night in June. We started out with Where the Sidewalk Ends, 1. Then we followed up with the dot, 2. And then we just finished take a breath, 3. What are you guys thinking tonight? What are your votes? 1, 2, or 3? Prince Hairflip Can't Choose. Yeah, there was some really good titles tonight. I think you guys are going to get 5 books tonight because we've been going through those pretty fast. Maria won. Yeah, all of them are good so far. Maria chose 1. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal is 45K. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. John 3, Natalia 3. Shalise, Shel Silverstein, I have his poetry books at my... Oh, fun, Shalise. Yeah, those are really good ones. John the Bird 1, 3. I can't believe it's summer. I remember watching the live on Halloween. I know, Liz, right? Time is going by so quickly. Books and Babe 1, Liz Uno. I was thinking the same thing earlier today. As soon as I go on vacation, so at the end of June, I go on vacation. I'll be off for 2 weeks. I won't be doing a live for 2 weeks. I'll come back the second week of July, and we'll already be at fall again. Oh, we'll already be getting ready for fall. We are going to have a beach scene for July and August. So, time's going by so fast. Natalia, I'm going to miss you guys too. Yeah. That's how you deserve it. Yeah, I'm going to get, I'll be in Croatia and I'll be thinking about you guys. All right, let's go back into the stacks. That's our 1 minute. We are at 34K. We're 10K away. Yeah, we will be on vacation. I found a series book. This one, yeah, Natalia, I'll be posting. I usually like to make videos, posts of my travels, so you guys will be able to keep up with me where I'm at. Construction site, road crew coming through. Yes, I have 5 books tonight. This one's a series. Apparently it's a New York Times bestseller. We love a good end page. We love a good end page. And then look at these illustrations. Look at how pretty. We love the desert. But that doesn't look like... Maybe it's Phoenix. Probably Phoenix. Maybe it's Phoenix with the desert wolf. Six mighty friends are on their way to help with something big today. They're off to work on something new. Look at those gorgeous illustrations. All the boy I nanny loves this. Aren't these really good, Natalia? And the illustrations are really good. Cuckoo Mango. Right? I know, Java. It's such a weird name, huh? Oh, he has it memorized? I love the illustrations. When I open this one up, they really did take their time with these. To join the big road building crew, that's a giant job. It reminds me of Cars. Compactor, scraper, and grader cheer, honk. Roller and striper get their gear, vroom. Water truck is set to go, and paver pipes both snort and huff. Snort and blow, huff. Those are really good words, though. Compactor, scraper, and grader. Those are good vocabulary words. Oh, with the red crane. What was the book with the... Did we read it on here, Liz, or is it... Rumbling, revving, shaking ground. All the trucks now gather around. Oh, was that the what was his name? It was the title was just the name of the track. Was it the tractor? Was it Oliver? I know it's blurry to me. I thought it might be. Oh, okay. They'll make a route from here to there with careful planning, thought, and care. The team will build it loads by loads, a superhighway, mega road. Oh, okay. I'm speaking your riddles. I love it. Look at all the different cars and the details of the road, the little rocks, and then these mountains, rock formations. Excavator to begin gets to work by digging in, scooping heavy loads with ease. He lifts out boulders, trash, and trees. Skid steers doing her part too, and in no time at all, they're through. They clear tons of loads today, and dump truck hauls them all away. That big smile, the yellows and the golds, and the little rock formations. That's a happy face. We love a good happy face. Big bulldozer rolls on sight, pushing through with all his might, clearing stumps and rocks and rubble, ripping, tearing without trouble. Then sturdy scraper is at hand to move the earth and reshape the land. With care and speed she rolls along, cutting, clearing, smooth and strong. With her sharp and rugged blade, the embankment and red roadbed are made. And these are really good words. Cutting, clearing, smooth and strong, with her sharp and rugged blade, the embankment and roadbed are made. I guess this would be the embankment here. That's a really good word, embankment, especially for little kids. When the grit begins to fly, water truck is standing by. Her jets squirt water on the ground, so dust and dirt won't blow around. She's keeping the air clear today, so all the trucks can see their way. Gorgeous illustrations. I can see why this is a New York Times bestseller. They did a really good job with these pictures. Compactor has the job he likes, rolling, squishing with his spikes. His heavy wheels push down hard, smashing, mashing, yard by yard. Now Grader knows just what to do. Her blade will easily cut through. Leveling each bump and groove, she leaves the surface flat and smooth. Okay, I can't figure it out, but when the crane. Maybe it's one of the Disney movies. Maybe it's one of the Pixar movies. Very creative to get all these building trucks and give them a character and a job and make a story out of it. Her hoppers filled, now Pavy's ready, slowly rolling, strong and steady. Her screened arm lays the asphalt down, a strong new layer on the ground. Spreading blacktop all the way, she'll cover this whole road today. Ooh, they're making a new road. It's definitely got to be Phoenix with a new road. They're building like crazy out there. Roller's 22-ton load goes over every inch of road, back and forth until he's done. He smashes down on every ton. pushing, squishing, and just like that, he makes the surface hard and flat. A new road is being built. Yeah, the art on this is really nice. Now a bridge and overpass needs a strong concrete so it will last. Cement mixer drives onto the scene, pouring each load smooth and clean. Then he starts the curb and gutter. He churns and pours without a sputter, lining both sides of the street with miles and miles of fresh concrete. So if you ever want to know how a road is built, this is a good book to read. They've got the rebarb, pouring it down there to make it stick. Crane truck hangs the signs and lights and sets them in all straight and tight. He holds them firmly, they won't sway on this very windy day. Look at, he's got those little things so he can anchor himself. We love it. And now, before the work's complete, striper truck will mark the street. Ribbons sprayed on, clean and bright. Some are yellow and some are white. Solid double and dashed lines show all the traffic where to go. Yeah, Liz, this is a very good, really, like, if you want to know how a street is built, a street is created, this would be a really good one. There's just one more thing to do. Let the traffic all drive through. The road is opened up at last, and all the cars go swooshing past. Everyone is on their way, heading home to end their day. End their day from the big city. That's very cute. The trucks turn back to look and smile. This was awesome. Every mile. Oh, they're looking back at what they created. This great big job was tough but fun, and now they drive off one by one. Proud that they have done their best, the trucks roll home to get some rest. They are finished with their job. Although we know that realistically building this would probably take at least 3 years with traffic. Away they rumble out of sight. Good job, road builders, and good night. We love a good moon in children's literature. We love a good moon. Probably didn't end that one. More and more road. It says, did you notice the coyote walking along the river under the bridge? Let's see. Yeah, I thought I saw that. It says, animals need paths for traveling too. More and more road builders are thinking about these travelers and how we can best share our great big world with them. Sometimes this means specifically or especially planted bridges across a freeway so that elk can migrate in safety. Sometimes it means special tunnels under a road so that salamanders can find their ponds. And sometimes it just means making sure there's some extra space around the waterways. The end. Road crew coming through. That was a good one. That was cute. That was a fun little break. All right, let's take a vote. You guys are going to get 5 titles tonight because we're running a little short on some of the books. Oh, did you figure it out? What is it? I'm glad because I don't want that to haunt you for the rest of the weekend. Where the sidewalk ends, 1. The dot, 2. Take a breath, 3. And then road crew coming through. Oh, Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel. I know which one you're talking about. It's a red steam shovel, right? I'm staying with a loyal I'm staying loyal to 8. I love it. You got 5 so far. All right, let's take a vote. What did you think? It would be awesome if you could find the one. Yeah, I'm gonna look for that one. Hooper Humperdinck. Oh, it's just a no. It's just a red. Oh, okay. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Shalise, 1 and 3. Let's take a vote. Let's see what your votes are. We're only 5K away from hitting our goal tonight. And 3 heart puffs. Definitely came out in the early 80s. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna look it up. DC 1. I think we got a lot of people falling asleep tonight. Hooper book is by Dr. Seuss. Oh, okay, I'm gonna look that one up, Natalia. We'll look that one up and see. Hooper Humperdinck. Let's tap away. 41K. We are almost there. Our minute is almost up. Let's tap. Tap. I remember reading it back in the day. Oh, okay. Yeah. If I see it, I probably know which one you're talking about. All right, our last book of the night, Frederica. I love a good name, Frederica. Let's see what Frederica is up to. She is riding a sheep. By Scott Ritchie. On the edge of a big city, in a medium-sized house lived a little girl named Frederica. Her mom and dad were always too busy to tidy up, so her house was a buggy, buzzy mess. To get away from it all, Frederica would go to the park, where everything was peaceful. Frederica had to get away from her parents because her parents are kind of messy. Look at that house. And they are just living in it. You got flies all over the place, old food on the cabinet, spider webs, the baby. Frederica loved spending time with all the creatures in the park, and one day she had an idea. She wanted to get somewhere where it was clean, uncluttered, fresh air. Right, Prince Hairflip? First, Frederica asked the sheep and goats to come with her. Can my friends come in? She asked. They're a bit woolly. Her dad was busy trimming a tree into the shape of a donut. Uh-huh, he said. Frederica led them up to her bedroom. Bah. Frederica's no better. She's going to bring in some sheep into her house. She's going to bring them into her room. The dad's cutting the tree in the size of a donut. Frederica ran back to the park to get some spiders and dragonflies. Can my friends come in? They eat flies. Oh, of course, dear, said her mother. Frederica led the way to her bedroom. The dragonflies zoomed ahead as the spiders walked up the stairs on their long, thin legs. She closed her bedroom door. Oh, I wonder if she's going to get animals that are going to eat up all the trash in the house. Frederica. Look at the mom. Barely hanging on. She's on the phone and her kid's upside down. Frederica talked to a toad and an owl. I have mice, she said, and they both followed her home. Hoot, croak. That's nice, dear, Mom answered without looking up. The owl swooped upstairs and settled on Frederica's bedside lamp, while the toad hopped onto her hat and fell asleep. So she's collecting, yeah, symbiotic relationship. Right, Faith? She's collecting all of these animal friends. Let's see what she does with them. Frederica brought back some raccoons. My friends eat garbage, Frederica yelled. Can they come in? Of course, dear, said Dad. Now the bedroom was full. It was time for the second part of her plan. Frederica. She was over her parents' messiness. Look at the spiders. She's got some frogs, dragonflies, raccoons, goats, sheep, an owl. Can we go to the park for a picnic? Asked Frederica. What a nice idea, said Mom as she brushed a fly from the baby's nose. Frederica's mother packed blankets and games while her father prepared some food. As soon as you hear the front door close, come out, whispered Frederica. Look at them all. She's going to put her plan into action. As soon as they heard the door close, the animals poured out of the bedroom and spread through the house. The sheep ran to the backyard to enjoy the long green grass, while the goats gobbled up the leaves on the carpet. Spiders started making webs. The toad hopped down the hall after a moth. The raccoons ate up the garbage and then started cleaning dishes. They have a feast in that house. The family enjoyed their day at the park. Look at them. They just left that messy old house, taking naps. It was late, time to go home. Frederica was so excited, she had to pull her hat down to distract herself. She's excited to be back in a clean home. She's excited. There is a raccoon in my kitchen, said Mom. There's a sheep asleep in my Jeep, said Dad. But look, said Frederica, everything has changed. The flies were gone, the carpet was clean, the grass was cut, and the kitchen spotless. Frederica's plan had worked. Get them all cleaning up the dishes in the kitchen. A few days later, though, Frederica realized that her friends might be better off back in their real homes. They were getting agitated. The goat's going after the dad, and then the dad's going after the cat. There's the owl perched on top of Mom's shoulder. The toad on the kid's head. So they all went back to the park, and Frederica visited them every day. Frederica. She sent them all back into the wild. She got what she needed. But not until family cleanup hour was done. Now they all got into it. At least they got a head start. Then look at the little raccoon. He's like, hey, that was our mess that we cleaned up. She kept a dragonfly. The end. Frederica. That was a good one. Good way to end the live. And you guys got 5 books tonight. Let's take our last vote. We reached our goal. Thank you guys very much. 45K. We started with Where the Sidewalk Ends. 1. Hold on, guys. I thought something happened to Bam Bam. Oops. All right. So where the sidewalk ends, 1, the dot, 2. Um, take a breath, 3. Road crew coming through, 4. And then Frederica, 5. What was your favorite one? Shalise, 1 and 5. Oh, Maggie Daniels, welcome in. Guys, Maggie Daniels is here. Yeah. Maggie, I'll read them for the West Coast feed as well. Yes, Maria, we did. I remembered that I had this dresser. It is the perfect height and then the perfect length or width on top to sustain the tank. So yes. Yes, Maggie Daniels, thank you so much for Where the Sidewalk Ends, and we read a couple from your book. We were really happy, and thank you so much for the note. I really appreciate the note. It was very sweet. I will be reading some of these some again during the West Coast tour. Yes. I didn't know you had your own book. I wish you would have told us. I'm glad you sent it though, because we're going to be reading some. We enjoyed the ones that we read so far. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for the 46,000 likes, and thank you for the earlier goal that we made. Really appreciate it. For those of you who are on the East Coast, if you're gonna go to bed, it is 11:30. Have a good night. Otherwise, we'll be back in 30 minutes. Maggie Daniels, and we will start the West Coast with your book and then Where the Sidewalk Ends. Yeah, you guys got 5 books tonight. Alrighty, friends, have a good night, and we will see you in 30 minutes.